Let's have some fun with the live paint bucket to create a nice mosaic like this. I'll show you the steps. We'll begin with the rectangle, and using our line segment tool, we'll start to divide this from corner to corner. I have my rulers on so I can line up or just look at my guides straight down the center. If I start to wiggle, just grab my shift key and it will make me go straight. Let's see. Split that section, go right over the center and all the way to the opposite side. Same for here. And these might not be precise, but they're pretty close. Just to demonstrate using the process. Now, because we have a rectangle in the back and the cross lines, we have this beautiful starburst, and we can start to fill that up. Our live paint bucket takes those. If I didn't have one of these lines all the way to the edge, it wouldn't fill it. I might want to check my gap options that are under Object, Live Paint, Gap Options. I have them currently on large, so that's going to help. There's 4 different settings. But this works very well. Now, to get the gradients in there, let me close out of that. Going to my libraries, my swatch libraries, to my gradients, and we'll choose color harmonies. Now, what happens with this is I have the preview of whatever swatch is selected, the upcoming swatch, and the previous swatch. But that references the original swatches panel. If I'm in a subsequent library, it will not scroll through those. It will go back to the original swatch panel. However, if I select the first swatch, hold my shift down and select the last swatch, I have all of these selected. In my menu here, I can add them to my swatches. Now here they are, and I'm able to scroll through those. So let's start there, and we'll start right here on the corner. Going to click once, arrow key ahead, click again, just scrolling through both. Clicking ahead in my swatches, it's moving one forward. That looks pretty nice. Now, to add interest to this, I can draw another rectangle, and I want to hold my shift so it's square. And it just took on the last gradient I had. Selecting all of it. And I want these pieces to be individual. To do that, I need to merge Live Paint. It's on my control panel, or it's under Object, Live Paint, Merge. We're just going to go to the control panel, and now these are individual pieces as well. Now this time I'm going to start on the opposite side and go around so that I'm not putting the same thing next to each other. Oops. And I'm just hitting my arrow key as I click around. And I have a lovely gradient mosaic stained glass fill. I also showed you how to add a color palette to your swatches so that you could scroll through them, and we can take this, expand it, and add a thicker stroke to it. There you have a beautiful gradient mosaic. Yet another fun thing to do with the live paint bucket.